behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Grounded to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Juan Soto is at the plate here. He quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Washington. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Past battles with Scherzer, pretty average results, 4 for 15. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Bounce it to the left side. Turner fields it cleanly. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
Batting third, the second baseman, number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Scherzer into the windup. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now, as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take. For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning, 1, 2, 3, 2 out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position the minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1 delivery.
Nope. 1-0.
McNeil is off of first with 2 away. It's 1-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store.
I'm out.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Eric Thames is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Number 28.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. And it's fouled away. Cabrera, playing here in his age 34 season. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month at day in the big leagues, so to put yourself here.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll go to the bottom. Stepping in, Michael Conforto.
The right fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Conforto.
Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Thames is back and he reaches up to put it away for a long out number 1.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Wilson.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Trey Turner up the chute. This is a guy that when asked to go to center field not too long ago, looked like that was going to be the spot for him. Now he's asked to move to the middle infield, back to his position at North Carolina State, and he can pick and grin, and he has got some of the quickest feet in the game.
Line toward right center. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. At the plate, Ryan Zimmerman, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Max Scherzer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Hit out towards second. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
Well, you don't see that all the time. Pitcher deep in the count, 0-2, and D-Rose still manages to sneak out a base hit on an 0-2 count.
You know what? He never lost his toehold there, Dan. He seemed like he wanted to hit. He was aggressive. He battled and was able to be rewarded with a nice base hit.
Behind 0-2 now. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Alonso camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. So a runner at first with 2 away. And the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Hit to second. And that's through for a hit. On to the third baseman, but it's off the mark. To the third baseman, but the throw is wild. Luckily, the pitcher is there to back up, however.
The second baseman.
Here's Howie Kendrick.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Runner back safely. Scherzer on second. Eaton at first. 2 out in the inning. A swing and a ground ball to third. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0. Settling in now, Jake Marisnick. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Back up the middle. And Kendrick gives it a reach going by, but it's into center field for a base hit.
Hey, right here, anytime a leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
Stepping in now, Jacob deGrom. Nobody out, runner on first. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. A runner at second, nobody out. And they do have him squaring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The batter, number 1.
So stepping in, Ahmed Rosario looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
The 1-0. The runner moving from third as that's speared on the mound. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. Nowhere to go as he's tagged out between third and home.
Now batting, third baseman
J.D. Davis the next to bat. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. He's set and the pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag. So they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane to the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, number 2.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Scherzer comes set. Here's the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
There to take it now is Eaton, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score.